Okay. Okay, fine.
Sir, can you repeat it one more time, because I just not joined because due to my
Yes, I'm
laptop
just
was.
started. I'm just started. Okay, SQL, SQL is nothing but a structured query language. It is used to as a mediator between human and system. Okay, it's a system or server. It is nothing but a simple language which we will use to interact with the system. In SQL, we have different types of databases. Okay, we will try to create different databases. In that we will store this data. Okay, in this we will going to use about the tables, columns, rows, what are the commands we have, different commands, joins. Okay, and I will also show some other a few details related to this in this session. Okay, just this is a query language we use to interact with the system. You can able to see the screen slides, right? SQL online awareness
Yes.
session.
Yes.
Okay, as I mentioned, SQL, you can see SQL is a structured query language. Okay, it has some sort of identification standard language. Okay, it is used to as a relational database. Okay, it is nothing but it is used to store the data, used to communicate with the database. SQL is used to communicate with the database, which has certain standard language. Okay, from that we will use different commands. We will do some sort of actions in that, and we will try to perform. And please, anyone explain me what is a database?
Set of information stored in
Just
a
information.
kind of set of information, we can say.
Collection of objects.
Good, good. Okay, got it.
In
Good.
database we can store the data in the structured or unstructured format, and we can fetch it afterward.
Excellent, excellent. As you all mentioned, it is used to store the different kinds of data. In SQL, we have one more thing, SSMS. In this SSMS, we will try to write some different using this SSMS. We will try to write this language, and we will try to interact with this machine. Okay, SQL Server Machine Learning System. You can see. Okay, here we different domains who wanted to store their data. For every company, data is very important to take particular decision. If at all, if you consider any Reliance or any Tata, any company, they wanted to grow their company, means they might take some sort of decisions. Okay, future predictions. They can take future predictions. In this area, our sales are good. In this area, our performance is good. Like that, for anything, for any storing the data or for taking decisions. Okay, everything data must be very important. For that, if at all, if you use any Excel sheet, if you want to store the data, so, hundreds of GB data, it is not able to store in Excel, and we can't able to fetch the data. The system will get a hang. Okay, the system won't take that much. Yes, if at all, if you use Excel sheet, means that much capacity won't have Excel to retrieve the data. If at all, if you want if you have 10,000, 20,000, 40,000 rows, 40,000 rows of data, columns of data here in this Excel sheet, means Excel will be no more, it will be hang, right? That type of flexibility can be given us by this databases. Okay, this databases, in this database we can store the hundreds of GBs, much more data. Okay, compared to other devices. Okay, more data which is flexible and which is simple. Okay. I will tell you. No one told me. Okay, fine. I will explain you about this downloads. Okay, just give me a moment.
Sir, also please explain what is basically role of BA into it. Means what they are into. If
Yes,
we use.
you know, right? What are the prime responsibilities of business analyst? Okay, we will try to interact with the client. Okay, we will take the ownership of the requirement what we have gathered and process re-engineering. Okay, this comes under this SQL, Tableau, Power BI. If that company uses, okay, those comes under supporting responsibilities, not primary responsibilities. If at all,
Okay.
if your company is using this startup different things, okay, you must know a basic knowledge about this, how you're gonna use. Okay, as a business analyst, we will use only one command that is select command to fetch the data. Okay, developers will be there to maintain this SQL or different Power BI or Power Tableau. Okay, developers will work on that. If at all developers will be there, they will. If at all, if you want any data related to your company at that time means, okay, you will ask them. They will give some sort of queries or command. You will just to open this and you will run. Okay, while doing any projects. Okay, if at all if you wanted to create any tables, okay, related to that. Okay, if at all if you are working any application, in that application you have this database. Sometimes you might need to create some tables. Okay, in this area, customer can able to store data. For storing data he must have few columns. Okay, if at all it company it that time required, you might to know basic things about how row, table, column. Okay, like that. Generally, we will use the select command. That basic things will be covered here in this session.
So, sir, update, delete commands are not much used by BA, right?
Yes, developers will be used. I will explain about update, delete commands in the end. Okay, I will try to open SQL. Okay, I will
Sure.
try to explain. Okay. Okay, thank you. Someone messaged me. They can't hear my voice. You can able to hear me, right?
Yes.
Yes. Once you check your
Yes.
device audio
Yes.
device.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Right. As you mentioned, we will try to store the data in database. Okay. Generally stored and access the data like hard disk. Generally, here given an example. Purpose of database is to organize the data. Okay. To analyze where we are, what are the actions we want to take. Here given an example Naukri. If at all if you use any Naukri app, there you will enter some sort of your data related to your resume, everything, your name, location, those kinds of database. They will store your data and they will get back to you. Okay, when any notification is there. Okay, that's how they will use generally. And here we have two types of databases, DBMS and RDBMS, database management system and relational database management system. Okay, there is a few difference between this database and relational management system. Yes, I'm telling about SQL Server. Okay, and yeah, here you can compare. There is a little difference between database management system and a relational database system. Okay, if at all if you consider database management system, it is like a file format. Okay, generally a normal format. Any consider as the Excel. Okay, where we can't have any connections between one thing to other thing, one file to another file. Okay, and consider as this is RDBMS. In RDBMS we will store the data in tabular format, in tables. Okay, we will store the data in tables. It has columns, rows and everything. And yes, someone asking something. Okay, here we have two types of databases, DBMS and RDBMS. Okay, we will generally normally store data in DBMS which don't have flexibility to combine multiple files or multiple pages. Okay, multiple things. Okay, it is in hierarchy, higher from top to bottom order. If consider as a folder. Okay, you are opening any folder, you will open first to end. Okay, like that, any hierarchy way. If at all if you come to this relationship database model, those things are whatever the drawbacks of DBMS that was eliminated by that was what are the drawbacks which have, those are cleared by using this DBMS. Okay, those things are not given a but good solution here in this RDBMS. You can consider here in relational database, we will try to store the data in tables. In the tables, okay, one table. Consider you Reliance is there. Generally, I have explained. Are you getting right? Kishore, Atish, Saurya.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Similarly, here I will give one more example. Consider, okay, consider any store is there, any store is there like Reliance. Okay, they will try to store their data in different place. Okay, customer table is there, customer data will be there. Okay, and they will have some storage. Their products are their items. They will store in another table. Okay, when customer come and buy this product means they must give the connection between those tables, like that. They will try to use this RDBMS and they will try to establish the connection, and they will try to generate bill.
Hello.
Yes. Okay. Here, a different connections is not able to find in database DBMS. And RDBMS, we can use multiple pages or multiple tables. Okay, multiple tables we can give connections. Okay, here small data, it is used with one organization. Small data can be stored in DBMS. In RDBMS, you can handle large amount of data. It is support multiple users. So this is the few basic difference between DBMS and RDBMS. Here we can give relationships. Okay, and we can't give any relationship collaborating the data from one thing to other thing. It is not possible in DBMS. It is possible in RDBMS. Right? Can I move
So
to next?
mostly RDBM is used in the companies, right?
Yes, RDBMS, they were using, you can say, SQL Server, Oracle, MySQL. Okay, different types of servers they are using. They are not using this DBMS. Okay, they will use this types of databases, RDBMS only. Okay, and here we have some sort of operation like CRUD operations. We will perform on the data which we have in the database. Okay, like create, read, update, delete. Okay, these are the commands generally developers will use. Okay, if at all if you have want to create one table in database, at that time you will use create command or query. Okay, or instruction, you can consider command. Okay, like read, if at all if you want to view only data. Okay, only data, we don't, at that time you can use this read. Okay, and update command, if you wanted to modify anything in the table. Okay, the rows or columns, you will use update command. If you wanted to delete some data in the table, okay, we will use this delete command. Okay, these are related to CRUD. Okay, and few queries we are there like retrieve, insert, update, delete. I will try to explain about these commands. Okay, and here just a second. You can able to see the Word document, right? Atish,
Yes, sir.
yeah,
Yes.
Shaurya.
Yes.
Okay, here, okay, fine. Here we have a data type. Okay, for every table, we have columns and rows. Okay, for every table we have columns and rows. Okay, for every column we will have this data type. Data type, what data type will be do means, okay, it will allow only only that type of data and that much size of data. Okay, if at all if you want to store any numbers in one column, 1 2 3 4 5, at that time you can only enter numbers. Okay, that is integer. We can for every table we have columns. For every column we have this data type. Data type, what it will do, it will allow only that type of data enter into that column. If at all if you are using integer there, a data type, we have different data types like integer, varchar, money, like that. Like that, we have different types of data types for every table, for every column. Okay, if at all if you wanted to, the purpose of database is to store the data. In table we have rows and columns. Okay, if at all if you store any data in one column, we need to use this data type. What is the purpose of this data type is, it allows only that type of data to enter in that column. If at all if you enter different format of the data in that column, it will show error. Okay, it won't accept to store in the data. Consider we wanted to enter only numbers in one column. At that time we will use integer. If at all if you wanted to any alphabets or any numbers or different format, okay, at that time you can enter varchar. If at all if some persons some organization is ready to employee is there, his amount, his salary is there. Okay, his details is stored. Okay, his salary is considered 20,000. Okay, they will maintain one table. Okay, and they will mention his salary is 20,000 in somewhere in particular column or particular row. If at all if they wanted to enter some money, a person's money related to money means, At the time, they will use this thing, money, small money or money. These are the different types of data types. Okay. Are you getting right? Why data type is used?
Yes, yes, sir.
Varchar, can you give some examples?
Yeah, I will show you. Okay, I will show a table.
And if only we need to have text, then which data type is used?
Yes, varchar can be used for text and numbers, different formats. Okay, different formats will be there. Yeah, you got right.
So varchar, it's not mandatory that there should be a this also numbers and characters.
Yes,
But
yes.
if I want only characters, like only text, that time also varchar can be used.
Used. Okay. You understood, right? What is the purpose of data type?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I will get back to the slides. Okay, here you can see these slides, right? Table, SQL table. Saurya, Sandeep.
Yes.
Yes, here you can see this is a table. Okay, this is a table related to one of the company in USA. Okay, they have some sort
Your
of
voice get low. Can you?
today my internet connection was a little bad. Okay, right now am I audible?
Perfectly fine. Perfectly.
Yeah.
Okay, I will try to speak a
So
little
you're
louder.
properly audible.
Okay, fine. Here you can see this is a table. Okay, in SQL we will try to store these tables. Okay, we have in SQL we have terminology tables. We will use tables. We have rows. Rows are nothing but the records. Okay, the rows. These are rows, and a column is nothing but a field. Okay, these are the columns, and these are the rows. Okay, these are the rows, and these are the columns. Okay, as I mentioned, for every column, or for every field, we will have one data type. Okay, as I mentioned in chart. Okay, here we can see we have used one data type here, that is integer. That's why it is allowing only 1, 2, 3, 4 numeric values. Okay, here the name, for name we can use varchar. That's why we can enter this numeric characters. Okay, and sorry, alphabets. Okay, Will Smith name, like that. Similarly, here it is a pin code. We can use integer. Okay, like that. Okay, related to that column, we will use different types of data types. Okay, if at all, if you are using integer here, if you wanted to enter any alphabet, it won't allow. Okay, that is the purpose of data type. Okay, this is a general one example related to one table. Okay.
Sir, one question. If we want only text, is there any data type we can select?
Generally, you can use varchar. We have 5 to 6 data types. Okay, like integer, money. I believe we can use varchar generally. Okay.
Okay.
So what
Okay.
about string data type?
String is like you can consider while doing any conditions or operations, we will use to combine some things. Okay.
Sir, when we are using number with decimals, no, that is also coming under integer or some other.
That
data
will
type?
like the float. That will like a
Float.
float, decimal points. Okay, we will use the float there, float option. In place of integer, we will use the float. Okay, float means we will also have digits after a point. Okay, after 0.00 like that. Okay, we have 4 to 5 to 6 different data types related to the situation. We will use data. Okay, string means for combining anything. Okay, like using any names like that. We will try to use in between while using that writing the code. Okay. Okay, fine. Here we have 3 types of tables here. It is a retail store. Okay, it is a retail store, and we have 3 types of tables. Okay, one company has a retail store. They wanted to store the data in SQL. Okay, they wanted to store the data in SQL, and they have created 3 tables. Okay, one is item table, one is customer table, and one is sales table. Okay. Okay, fine. Here, which type of data type we have in city here?
We have varchar.
Okay, fine.
Text.
Okay, fine. And here, if at all, if you want to give a connection between these different tables, okay, sales table, item table, customer table, okay, and we must use some sort of relation that is nothing but primary keys, okay, primary keys and foreign keys, okay. In SQL, okay, in SQL, if at all, if you wanted to give connection between one table to another table, at that time, primary keys and foreign keys comes into picture. Okay, here you can see the primary key, primary key, primary key. Okay, like that. For every table, we must have one primary key. Okay, to identify something. Okay, to identify one person, we must have one name, right? I am one person. I have one name. My name is something. Okay, with that name, they identify who I am. Similarly, to identify anything in that table, related to that row or related to that row or that column, they must have some unique thing, right? Some unique thing, okay, for identifying something. They must have something unique and which must be not duplicate, which must be not repetitive, and which must be not empty, okay, like that. For every primary key, if at all, if you wanted to give any primary key in table, okay, it must be not duplicate, okay, and it must be not empty, not null. It must be not repetitive, okay, like that. Unique, it must be unique, like that. These are the few conditions. If at all, if any column satisfies this condition, means we can use that column as a primary key. The purpose of primary key is nothing but it must be unique. There need not to be any duplicates. Here, if at all, if you see item table, here you can see this item table is there, right? In this we have item ID, name and description. We have item ID, name and description. Three types of columns we have. In item ID we have numbers, integers. We have used numbers. If at all, you can see 1, 2, 3. There is no repetitive. There is no repetitive. No twos are used. No duplicates are used. Okay, we can consider this as a primary key because there is no duplicate values there. Nothing is repeating. This types of columns we can use as primary key. Okay, these types of things can be used as primary key. If at all, if you see a name here, consider camera is there. One more item will be have some different name. Okay, camera. Consider here in this table, customer table is there. Name is there. One person will have name Will Smith. One person will have name Sean Smith. Other person will also have name Will Smith. Okay, in different area, different city or different area. For that column, we can't able to use this primary key. If at all, if you use primary key for this name with one more person with Will Smith is available here, means at that time system will fetch only one Will Smith and other Will Smith data is not taken consider. Okay, it will be left. It will not select that one. That time we can't take proper decisions with that thing. Okay, for that only, for every primary key it must be unique and it must not repetitive. It must be not empty. So these are the few criteria. Any column we must be considered as primary key.
Sir, is this primary key always integer type, or we can have its varchar also?
Anything varchar also. If at all it is not repetitive, it is not repetitive. It is unique means, okay. We can consider any column as primary key. No, nothing like that. Not only this. Okay. Okay. Like here, you are getting right. Primary key. Hello, Atish,
Sir, what
Sandeep.
is foreign key here?
Yeah, I'm going to explain. Okay, fine. If at all, if you are in India, if you go to America, you will become foreigner, right? Similarly, if at all any table have primary keys, right? One primary key of one table goes to other table means it will becomes foreign key. Simple. Okay. For every table have primary keys. Primary key column of one table goes to other table means it will become foreign. Okay.
I didn't get you. What is the difference between then foreign key and primary key? Why foreign key is used then? So you're saying that one table primary key is mapped with the another table foreign key.
here primary key is only mapped with the other table. Okay, if at all if you wanted to join sales item two tables, okay, we can use this primary key. Okay, we can use this primary key, and if at all if primary key goes to sales table, this column goes to sales table, it will become foreign key. That's the thing. Okay, here also we will have primary key related to that table. The primary key of one table goes to other table becomes foreign key. Right?
Okay.
Okay, this is the basic difference between primary key and foreign key. Okay, if at all if you get any disconnection in internet, today my internet connection is not good. Okay, let me know, please let me know if at all if you face any inconvenience. Okay, this is how we will use primary key and foreign key relationships. Okay, and we will try to use these things. Okay, here you can see item ID and say item ID is there in this table. Okay, this table item ID and customer ID. Customer ID here sales table consists of sale ID, quantity and price. Okay, similarly customer table have customer ID and item ID. We have used this primary key and foreign key, and we will try to establish a connection, and we have generated one sales report. Okay, that is total sales table, sale ID, item, customer ID, quantity and price. This can be like a transaction of one person. Okay, like that. And here, can anyone explain here? Here you can see, right? Sale ID. Sale ID is 2, item ID is 1. And who is the customer here? Customer ID 2.
Sean Smith.
Sean Smith.
Okay. What Sean Smith has buy in this store?
Camera.
Sean Smith.
Camera.
Sean Smith, item ID 2. Sean Smith purchased memory card. Okay, one memory card. Its price is 1500. Right? Here you can see sale ID, item ID. Customer ID is 2. Customer ID is 1. Consider customer ID 1. Will Smith. Okay, Will Smith item 1. Will Smith purchased a camera. Okay, quantity is 1 camera, and description it has 64 megapixel and cost is 30,000. Okay, like that we can create one proper invoice or proper receipt to that person who came to that store. Okay, who purchased that.
Hello,
Uh,
can you hear
yes,
me?
yes,
Hello.
yes, Chandrasekhar.
Yeah, hi.
Yes.
Can you just explain about the primary and foreign keys?
Okay, someone have yeah, I explained that. Anyone from the participant can explain this primary key and foreign key.
Correct me if I'm wrong. So primary key is the unique key, unique column which are in the all the tables which we can connect, which we can identify. And foreign key, if we add one table primary key to the another table, then it became a foreign key for the first table. For example, if as we have added item ID in the sales, if sales column does not contain an item ID and we have inserted into the sales, then it becomes a foreign key for the sales table.
Exactly, exactly.
Hi, can you please confirm me why it is so important? Means of
Yes.
primary keys, why is it is so
Yes,
important?
yes. Here we wanted to establish a connection between different tables. Okay, the purpose of RDBMS is to get the data from different things. Okay, different things. If at all, if you you can consider one Tata is there. Okay, Tata have different things. Okay, they will sell their product in one retail store. Okay, they have a retail store in Hyderabad. Okay, their manufacturing plant is in Chennai or Pune or different. Okay, and the customer will buy here. Okay, the products will be developed there Pune, that there will have one table. Okay, in the Pune table in that company, and the customer will come buy in the our Tata store. Okay, they will have one more table. Okay, they will connect these products and these tables. Okay, for your understanding, I'm just giving okay random example. They will try to give connection between this table and these two tables with the help of primary keys and foreign keys to establish. Okay, to generate one transaction receipt for that payment.
Means we when we are going to work in SQL, then we have to means give us some unique key, means from which we can evaluate all the things in a single Excel or some data.
Okay, as a business analyst, we generally don't use this individually. Developers will work. They will try to give connections. They will the purpose of these tables and foreign keys and primary keys just to give connection between these things to get the data whenever we want, like that. Which type of data we want. If at all, if you want data from 3 tables means at that time we will give this sort of connections. Okay, we will try to fetch the data. Okay, in simple ways.
Yeah, means kind of inheritance of other table details or other table fields, we can say.
Simple way,
We
just
use this.
yeah, simple way we will try to give these connections. Okay, like that. This is primary key and foreign key. I will try to create one table, one example also later. Okay, and in SQL we have different types of commands. Okay, DDL, DML, DCL, and DQL. Okay, like data definition language DDL and data manipulation language. We, if at all, if you want to do any changes in that column or any rows, means at that time we will use data manipulation language. Okay, and data control language, this is used for this transaction controls. Data query language to query this. The data definition language, here we will have few commands here. In data definition language we will have alter, drop, truncate. Okay, the purpose of data definition language is, okay, here whatever the things we have structure. Okay, the structure, consider a table is there, consider a table is there, consider a table has columns. Okay, different columns, names, columns. Okay, if at all, if you wanted to perform any action, these columns means at that time we will use data definition language. Okay, data manipulation language, if at all, if you change any rows here in this table, at that time we will use data manipulation language. Okay, if at all, if you wanted to change this format of the structure of the table, okay, we will use data definition language. If you wanted to change anything in the data in the table, we will insert some rows in table by using insert command. We will use update command to update existing records. We will delete some data using delete command. Okay, and merge is also used to connect different tables. Okay, and call, generally for calling, explain. Okay, few things we will have.
But this,
Yes.
sorry to interrupt.
Yes,
This DML will not be used by the BA, right? Maybe
no.
LBAs will use.
Developers will use this DML, DQL, everything. Here DQL is there, select command. Generally, business analyst will use select command. Okay, this just he will fetch the data if at all, if you want. Okay, but we need to know, understand. Okay, we can able to identify these tables. Okay, if at all, if you are working any project, at that time they tell you to create some tables. Okay, related to that field, you need to know. Okay, this person can save use this kind of options. Just a second, Chandrasekhar.
Yeah.
Akram, could you please mute yourself? Okay, if at all, if in real time environment, okay, if at all, if you are they asked, I'm audible, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, they asked us to create some tough tables related to our projects. Means at that time we need to know just different types of tables we can use. Okay, in the project, in that database. Okay, we can create these types of tables. They can store. We can have different columns here, different tables. Okay, like that you need to give some sort of idea to the developers. Okay, if they ask. Okay, you will have collaboration with them. Okay,
Can you
fine.
please show DDL commands? What are
Yes,
used?
yes, I will explain. Okay. You can download this PPT from portal. Okay, COPD portal. If you go to Documents tab, you can see SQL there. SQL PPT. Okay, you can download from directly download documents. Okay, DDL
For what
commands.
truncate is used?
Yeah, I will explain. Okay, truncate will remove all the rows. Okay, all the rows. Okay, here you have some rows, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. If at all, if you use truncate command, this will be emptied. Okay. If at all, if you use delete, you can empty everything. But the purpose of truncate is, if at all, if you use truncate command, means it will store some sort of space, right? Some space, some characters, some bytes, or some bytes or megabytes in that table. That space will be freed. Okay, you can reuse that space. For that purpose, truncate will be used. Okay, we can
And in
delete.
delete, then what is the
Just
difference between truncate and delete?
truncate will be remove all the rows. Okay, delete, we can delete one row, like that. One row and all. Truncate view means every all the data will be deleted. Okay, if you use
Even
consider,
alter
Table is
also, right?
deleted.
alter is used to modify that column. Okay, if at all if you have name here, if we want to modify that column, alter, we can use alter command. If at all if you add one more column, okay, we can use alter
Okay.
like that. If here you can see the space here, Will Smith, the name has, we have considered varchar, we have given 20 character here, varchar 20. Consider only 20 alphabets can be able to enter here, 20 spaces or 20 alphabets can be used. If at all if you use alter, we can change that varchar 20 to varchar 100 alphabets we can enter like that. We can limit the data in data type, I said, right? We can limit the data, okay, and we can permit the data which types of thing, okay, like that. We can use the alter command.
Can we
Okay.
roll back? Can we roll back
Roll
the
back, okay, fine, I will explain.
record?
Okay, fine, I will. Roll back is not but coming back, okay, coming back. Whatever the command we have given, coming back. Generally, we can consider as here data control languages are there, right? These are the languages which used by admins. SQL admins will be there for every database. Some admins will be there. Admins will give these commands. Okay, admins will give the commands. So if at all if you are employee in one organization, you won't get 100% access to all the database, right? Manager will get all the data. So if at all some employee is there, he will get limited data related to his work. Okay, consider one we are you hello, am I audible, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, consider one example. We have our company throughout the India. Okay, if at all our company is throughout the India, and we have maintaining only one database. Okay, and you have stored all the cities data in one database. Manager from Hyderabad has can use only particular thing and particular data. Manager from different place, we can use different things. Okay, different, we can give limited, we can give limitations, okay, related to that different row, different tables. Okay, those limitations can be given by admins. Okay, admins, they will use this related to different kinds of we have CRUD operations, right? In simple we can say CRUD operations: create, read, update and delete it. Yes.
Sir, can you take me back to DQL?
Yes, I will explain. Okay, I will explain. No worries. I just wanted to clear. Okay, here, if at all you in company you are an employee, and you don't have access to edit the database. At that time, they will give this read only access. Okay, if at all if you are a developer, you can create new tables. Okay, at that time, admin will give create. You can give permission to create the tables. Okay, and you can queue the update the table, you can delete the table like that. They will they will try to give this permission, grant and revoke. A rollback is the thing which can be used in transactions also. Similarly, if at all consider related to transaction, if any transaction is happened, if at all if you use any ATM card, if you go to bank, you will use your ATM card. Sometime transaction will be successful, transaction will be failed, right? If at all if your transaction is failed means, okay, they will use this rollback commands. Okay, in their the transaction, they will try to get this information, the transaction is not considered, and they will try to use different commands, and they will try to resend your balance to your bank account. Those types of scenarios also they will use rollback option. Okay.
Tell me one thing, that key if only read access will given to us, then can we create a new matlab, new
Table.
file, new
No,
table,
no,
new file?
no. Just we can able to view them. Okay, we don't have any access to edit or create delete anything.
Okay,
Just
means
we can view.
we can't copy that data to
Yes.
another file.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, this
So
is
we
related.
can export those data from MySQL, right? When we query any data.
Yes, yes, you can export. You can export here. Import and export options will be there. Okay. If at all, if you in detail use. Okay.
Acha, if we can export that data, then why we can't able to create a new one?
New
New one. Means
new
if
database.
a new database.
Yeah, we can simply create new database. Okay, we can simply just I will show you while explaining writing some comments. I will try to write few commands, these commands. Okay, just we will click on database. We will have option database. We can give new name there.
Okay.
Just like that, we can use this database. In that, we will try to create different tables.
Can you also explain how to download this
Yes,
SQL
sure,
software?
sure, 100%. Okay, here DML command is there, DCL commands is there, and here this is the thing, SQL server. This is the interface of SQL server if you install. Okay, and we have server name authentication. We have two types of authentication. Windows authentication, we can directly use your Windows to log in, or server authentication will be there. There you need to view this server. Okay, this is the interface of the SQL. You can see database, security, everything. And this is the schema. Okay, different tables are connected by using primary key and foreign key. Here you can see primary key, foreign key. Okay, like that. We will establish the connection. We will try to
Just
fetch them.
just hold on. Can you just explain over here?
The screen is not properly visible.
Okay.
Sir, can you explain what is a schema?
Schema is nothing but everything, whatever the tables combined here in this database. Okay, we can consider it as a schema. Everything one together. Okay, with all the connections, primary keys and foreign keys. Okay, like that you can consider it as a database schema. Consider. Okay, everything.
Can you please show where is primary key and where is foreign key?
Here you can see. You can see here it is a company ID. It is an integer. Okay, in this we have used this company ID as a primary key. If at all its company ID goes to this table, okay, this table it has a connection between other thing. Okay, then it become foreign key. Here you can see job history, company ID, foreign key. Like that. Here you can see job history, foreign key. Here we have a thing called job history. Okay, these types of things will be there. Okay, we can use this is simple. I will try to create few tables.
So please explain once again difference between primary key and foreign key. Primary key is used to attach two tables,
Yes.
a common code,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yeah. What is foreign key?
Foreign key, the primary key of one table goes to other table. It names changes to foreign key. That is nothing but foreign key. It is just to changing to foreign key. The name will be changed and we will call it as foreign key.
So to attach different tables, we are using primary key. When are we using foreign key?
Primary key of one table goes to other table, becomes foreign key.
Okay.
It will change its name to foreign key. Same key goes to other table.
So same column will have a different name in a different table, right?
No,
so here it is.
No, same name it will be there. Same name it will be there. Okay. I will try to write one query. Okay.
Okay. Item ID is also customer
Understood.
ID in the sales table, right?
No. Here in customer table, we have customer ID. This ID,
Okay.
you can see customer ID. We have primary keys. A few typing errors are there. Okay.
Sir, why don't we complete the course first and then answer to the questions, because repeated questions are coming, no? So let us complete the course first, so that
in practical way you can.
Yeah, I will show. Right now, I will open this SQL. I will write few commands. Okay. Okay. First of all, I will try to open my Google. I will explain how you can install. Okay. Just give me a moment. You can able to see the screen at Google page.
Yeah.
In that Google, just to type here in search SQL Server 2019 download step-by-step PDF. Okay. Yes, please note it down. Please note it down, everyone. SQL Server 2019 download step-by-step PDF. Okay. If at all, if you type here, on the top you will see Boston University. Boston University, a PDF of Boston University. I'm using this as a guide. Okay. Here, if at all, if you click on this Microsoft Server SQL Server Installation Guide, Boston University. If at all I click here, okay, a PDF has been appeared. You can able to see the PDF, right? Installation guide. If at all, if we install SQL in our PC, means it may take 30 to 45 minutes. For every installation, it may take more than that also. Okay. You can follow this instruction step by step. It is step by step. Okay. Okay. You can directly install. Okay. Please note this one, SQL Server 2019 step by step PDF. You can use see Boston University there. And in this, everything is been explained in detail. Here, a developer version is been installed. Okay. Please install developer version only. It is easy to use developer version. If at all, if you use developer version means, okay, developer version, click here to download. If you can write many commands, okay, it is a free, you can download, okay, SQL Server. You can click on download here. You can select custom in developer edition custom. Okay, like that you can see the size. Installation, you can see installation, other box will be appeared. You need to click here. Step by step, everything has been explained. Okay, which type of things you need to do. If at all, if you follow this, you can able to directly install simply. And below you can see SSMS also there. You need to download SSMS also after this installation. After installing this SSMS, okay, you can see this installation. After opening that installation, you can write commands, okay, you can write commands, SSMS. At the time you will get this screen, SQL Server. You can use Windows authentication and SQL Server authentication. SA, login SA 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 you can use related to your feasibility, and we can write different commands and queries. Everyone understood, right? Everyone got it. SQL Server 2019
Yes.
step-by-step product PDF, Boston University PDF. Please download and
Yes,
follow
sir.
the step by step.
Sure, sir.
Okay, thank you. And I will go back to the SQL Server. I will try to write few tables. Okay, I will try to come and explain few commands.
Is it a free version or a paid version?
Free one. Okay, free one. Okay.
So while practicing, we first have to create a master table, right? Then we can
Yes,
use
I will
this.
show you how you can create
Yeah.
everything.
Okay.
You can able to see the screen, right? SQL Server Management Studio.
Yes.
Yes.
After installing, you can see user ID name, server login or Windows login. After login, you can see above, you can see file, edit, view, project, different kind of things. Okay. And on the left side, you can see database. Okay. What is the database? Okay. What are the tables you have created? Okay. Like that, we will have some sort of options here. Okay. You need to select this database. If at all, if you give right click here, you can see option new database. You need to select new database, and a new window will be appear here. I will share that window. I have right clicked on database and I have selected that one, new database, create new database. And here I can see a graphical user interface page has been appeared. It is asking to just give a name here. Okay, database name. And after giving a name here, I am just giving a random name here. Okay, and I will click OK here. If at all I give this name and I will click OK, the database will be created. In the database, we can create a number of tables, rows, and columns. Okay, and here we have rows and logs here. Okay, whatever the things. Kishore, just give me a moment. Okay. Okay, and here, am I audible, right? Atish. Saurya, Sandeep.
Yeah, you are
Yes.
audible.
Yes, sir,
Yes,
you
you are
are
audible.
Okay, here what happened means we have master database and logs, okay, rows and logs, okay, whatever the things we use, okay, whatever the commands we use, okay, what tables we will create, okay, that will be stored in master database, okay, whatever the rows we have used, okay, that will be stored here. Whatever the queries or commands or instructions, okay, we will give logics, okay, that will be stored in log, okay, in this database, okay, commands will be stored here, logics will be stored here in log file, okay. As I mentioned, like network admins will be there, right? They will look into this everything. What are the in back end operations are happening? Okay, if at all they will say tell that the server breakdown, server issue is there. At that time, they will go back to this rows and log columns. Okay, they will check. Okay, where is the issue is that will be find here in rows and logs. Okay, internally what happened to that database, okay, they will get to know by using this rows and logs, okay. Just for creating any database, you need to give one database name and you need to click OK here. You can able to see SQL Server, right? This page has been ended, okay. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same screen,
Yeah.
okay, SQL Server. Here I have created a session, right? I believe session.
It is downward.
Just I will refresh here.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's down.
I just tried to download this version. It is coming 2022.
Use 2019, okay.
19 is not coming that link, you know.
Okay. Try to install 2022. Okay. Similar pattern you can use. Okay. If at all possible means install 19. Okay. It is the older one. It is very good. Okay.
The same link I've just downloaded. So I'm just coming. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
2022.
Might be updated version. Okay. You can use if at all it is feasible. Okay.
See. Okay.
Below you can see session 311. Okay. The database which I have created. Okay. Session 311. You can see here.
Got it.
Okay. Just I will select here once again and I will give right click and new query. I will click on new query to write query or command. Okay. Whatever the instruction I wanted to give to this server, we can give here by using this. Okay. If at all, if you click on this, right click on this new query means this page will be appear here. Here we can write our codes. Okay. Whatever the things we can. Generally, developers will use. Okay. Here, first of all, I wanted to create one table. Okay. We have created one database. In that database, we need to have some sort of table and we can use few connections between these tables. Okay. Okay, fine. And here, yeah, I will use here one command that is nothing but create command. Okay. Create command is used to create any tables. Okay. Create tables. Create table. We need to use this follow the structure or format. Okay. This is the structure query language. Okay. That must be perfect. Okay. Structure must be perfect or else it will show the error. Okay. Create table name. Okay. I will create one table. Okay. I will create one table which is employee table, which is nothing but EMP. Okay. After creating, I will use this open bracket. Okay. I wanted to enter something in that table. Okay. I wanted to have few columns there. Okay. That table must have employment table. The table must have few columns. Okay. Consider it has employee ID, and it must have for every column we will have one data type, right? We must give one data type. Here ID is nothing but consider a number. And which kind of a data type we can use here? Employee ID.
Integer.
Yes, integer. Okay. We have integers, small int, big int, tiny int, like that, which has a particular conditions. Tiny int means 255, number up to 255. The integer means up to 20, 30,000, 32,000. Okay. The limitations will be there. That many numbers will be there. Big int means thousands of thousands. Okay. Like 2 power 70. Like that, they will have some sort of values for everything. Okay. So here I am using integer. Okay. And for integer we won't have. Okay, integer we will directly give comma and we will try to create one more column here.
It should be primary key, right?
Yeah. Related to the scenario, we will give primary key. Right now, just I'm creating one table, okay? In other table, I will try to give this primary key and foreign key. Okay, fine. Okay, here, yeah, Atish, you got right. Atish, right? Just now,
Yes, sir.
someone said about this primary key.
No, I didn't.
Okay, fine. Yeah, Kishore. Okay, fine.
Yes.
Okay, we will go primary key in next table. Okay, I am giving few columns. Employee ID, employee name, employee name must be a varchar. Okay, character varchar, and here I will use this 20. That has a limit of limit of 20 alphabets. Okay, 20 alphabets in this. Okay, employee name, employee ID, employee job. Okay, job also we will use varchar. Okay. And have employee will have salary. Well, salary we will use a data type called money. Hello, Kishori, please try to mute yourself. Okay, you got right. Here we are trying to create one table, and it has few columns. Okay.
Command what you have given, it should be in one line, or it has to be like, one below each other?
One line also you can go. Okay, for understanding, I have created this enter and everything. It can be one line also. I will select this one. Okay, I wanted to run. Okay, I will to check this is if at all if we use this will be successfully created one cable or not. I want to execute this. Okay, I want to execute in this language. Okay, I will click on execute option here. On the above you can see execute. I will try to click on execute here. Here below you can see a message has been appeared, the pop-up. Okay, I have used this instruction. I have used this instruction. Okay, you can enter alphanumeric also. Okay, and it is showed. Okay, command completed successfully. If at all anything is wrong here, structure, it will show error. Okay, it will show error. Okay, like this we have created one.
Can you show one error?
One error. Okay, fine. Yeah, I will show error while entering any data here. Okay. Okay,
Sir, here you have used a command money means it will show in like INR or dollar pounds for that reason.
Just saving purpose, we will have for if at all if you create any salary, you can they will use this money here. Okay, for salary, for every rupee, a single point also important, right? Every paisa also important, right? For banks or any transaction things. That's why they have used this money thing. Okay, they will use this money. Okay, similarly we can enter the number. Okay, numbers things, not rupee symbols won't be there. Just if at all if you use money at there, you can enter some numeric values on, like money we will consider in rupees or numbers, right? Those things only we can enter here. Okay, for their purpose they have used one money data type.
Sir, is there any other command for using decimal one?
Float will be there. Just give me a moment. Okay, I will. Yes, you can use float there. Okay, data type float while using decimal. Okay, you can use in place of here. You can use float and you can enter. Okay. Okay, fine. I will try.
Here, employee ID we use the integer. Hello.
Yes, go on, Akram.
Yeah, here employee ID is numerical, so we use integer. And what if employee ID is alphanumeric?
You can use varchar. Okay, that employee ID is thing means you can use varchar there. Okay, no worries. Okay, just the purpose of data queries. generally, if at all, if you use alphanumeric there means some other thing means you can't use that primary key there. Okay, for that identification of primary key, we must have one proper column in that table. Okay, for that way we will try to use this integers, try to use one serial number row, serial number column, or one thing in that table to have to be a unique and not null for primary key purpose. Okay, you can use different data types. Okay, different thing related to your feasibility.
But employee ID can be varchar also, right?
No, you can give. Okay, if at all if you want, you can give. Okay, not particular related to that table, which kind of data you want. Okay, you can use anything. Okay. Okay, fine.
Sir, money data type, can you show an example?
Money is nothing but we will store. If at all, if you check in your bank account means there you can see your money in numbers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. If you have 1 lakh 20,000 means you will see in digits, right? That thing only here, money will be there. That is nothing but in that table, your bank table, your customer, your name will be there. In that you have salary, your money will be there, amount will be there. Okay, what are the balance you have in that balance column? There you will they will use this just money data type there. For balance, they will use this thing. And if at all, if you check your balance means you will see a number. Okay, that is nothing but integer also. Here in place of money, you can use integer also. For bank transaction, for their purpose, they have used this one structure. Okay, some SQL structure query language. That's why you can use this money. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, fine. I will try to insert few commands, insert some data. For insert also, we will use this insert command. I just wanted to insert some data here in these columns. Okay. Before that, I will use the select command. The select command, which is used by business analyst. Okay, select. I wanted to select, see what is there here in this table. Okay, what is there in this table? For that, if at all, if you wanted to see only ename from EMP table, okay, you will enter EMP. Okay, if at all, if you want all the columns there in EMP table, okay, at that time you will use star, select star. Okay, select star from EMP. If at all, you will select ename from EMP and you click execute here. Select command generally used by business analyst. Okay, this is a general command. Okay, for fetching the data, we will use this select command. Okay, what is there in that table? Okay, we will just to read access, or just you will use select command. If at all, if you click on execute here, you can see ename, only ename column is appeared because we don't have any data. That's why we can't able to see any rows here. Okay, we have given only ename here. For using select command, we need to follow one sort of a code. Okay, some sort of format. That is this: select the column name, select column name from table name. Okay, select column name from table. Similarly, I want to select all the columns here from EMP table. For all, in place of all, we will use star command. Okay, if at all, if you type select star from EMP, and if at all, if you selected that one, copy, select that one and click on execute means you will get all the columns which are present in the table. If at all any data is there, you can below see data. Okay, if at all, if you enter any data, that will be appeared below. Now you understood what is a select command?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Okay, I will try to insert some data here. This select command generally used by business analyst. Okay, and insert command is used to insert command is used to insert some data. Insert some data into a different table. Okay, insert into EMP. I want to insert some data into EMP. Okay, here we must consider as a values. Okay, we wanted to give some value to that columns or rows. Okay, for that we will use these values here. Insert into EMP, and we will try to open that back bracket here, and we need to give this columns. We have these columns, right? EMP ID, name, job, and salary. Okay, for EMP ID, which type of data we can able to enter? Integer, right? We can use 1 here. And for ename, which type of data we can enter? Different things. Okay, we can use this name is considered as a name only. If at all, if you use any varchar there, you need to mention in single quotation. Okay, anything related to name. So it is a format. Okay, we need to follow in this thing. Okay, name. Okay, and for job also it is varchar. Consider a business analyst. Okay, and for salary we will have some type of number. Okay, something. And okay, these are the 4 columns we have. For these 4 columns, I want to enter this some sort of value here. Okay, and I will try to select this one. I will try to click on execute here. You can see below message.
Yes.
One row is affected. Okay, one row is affected. Okay, how I can check this data in this table?
From the above command, that select from.
Yes,
Select
select star from EMP. Right, you can see how you executed this. You can see the value is entered here. Okay, like that you can able to enter different kinds of things. Okay, and similarly I want to enter a little more insert few more values here. Insert into EMP.
If we change the sequence, so data would be filled wrongly, right?
If it will show error. Okay, if at all if you want to change the sequence, just I will try to show EMP values. I will show. Okay, I will try to.
I have a question for select part. As you
Yes.
said that it is basically used mostly by the BA. So here we have taken 2 things like for a single column we have taken, and for all the columns that are present there with the details. So what if a person want to grab a particular thing only, like for example this the value for a particular single value if you want to grab, for that do we have any command?
Yes, where command will be there. Okay, if at all if you want to hear anything, I will explain the where command. Okay, where command will be there. Particular thing we will use where command. Okay, I will explain. Here we have different columns: EMP, ename, job, okay, and salary. But I am entering here insert into EMP values. I have entering only 3 columns like EMP ID, name, job. I have not entered any job here. We will try to execute this one. What happens? You can see I have copied and I have clicked on execute. Column name or number satisfy the values does not match the table definition. Okay, here it is showing something is missing, something is not matching. Okay, like this it will show error. Okay, like this you need to enter whatever the criteria which we have. Okay, we must fulfill, that's why. Okay, if at all if you want to only enter only 3 things, means 3 rows here. And if at all if you don't want to enter that one, means at that time we will use, okay, enter insert into EMP. Okay, whatever the columns you wanted to enter, you need to mention those columns here. Okay, EMP ID, comma, ename, okay, comma, consider as job. Okay, job. And here right now you can use values here. Here we are using here insert into EMP ID, ename, and job. We must enter the values related to this EMP ID. Name, consider name as one random name. Okay, and job, he is working as developer, consider as developer. And I will try to close this one. Okay, I will try to execute this one. Here I wanted to enter data in only this columns. That's why I'm using this type of structure. Okay, and I will try to execute this one. In previously, if we wanted to enter something related to while scripting some part, it has showed error. But I have given clear instruction. Okay, insert into this columns only. What values? This values only. That time it was executed. Right now I will use this select command and I will try to execute here. Okay, here you can see we have entered data in EMP ID, ename, and job. We didn't enter any salary here. That's why it is automatically considered as null or empty. Null is nothing but empty. Okay, it don't have any value, anything. Okay, that is null. Okay, if at all it is null, it won't show any errors. Okay, like that. That is the one thing which we have in SQL. Okay, like that we can use this kind of things to insert different kinds of values. Okay, we will use select command to get that.
Hello,
Yeah.
can you show the query to you? I mean, insert data from another table. I mean, this is we are giving hard coded values, but we can insert the values from another table as well, right?
One table to other table.
Yes. Can you explain the query for that?
Yeah, we have few sort of commands. Okay, we have some sort of commands. Okay, we can write, okay, after executing, but right now I can't able to get that one. Okay, I need to once go through it. Okay, okay, we have one command. Okay, while doing that one, to be frank, I need to go through that one. Okay, we can use. Okay,
how we can use join command?
yeah, we can connect different tables. Okay, the person which you explained about this, we can use. We have some sort of commands. Okay, while automatically running, we can write one command there. I need to go through that one. Okay, I don't regularly use, that's why, but we have one command. Okay, someone asked, may I know his name?
For the
Adish.
insert Adish. Yes.
Adish, right. Yes, we can insert. We will have some sort of conditions. I will try to cover this one in the other session, in upcoming sessions. Okay, I will once go through that one. Okay, I will explain joins also. I will directly show. Yeah, I will note this point, Adish. We might have insert into. We will use that thing. Okay, same insert into one column to other column. Just we will try to move these things into that one. Okay, similar select and things we will use. Okay, insert into command only we will use, but we will try to pull this data into one to into other thing. Just give me a moment. I will once you go through. Just give me time.
Might be alter command is used.
It's fine. We can connect that in.
It's fine. Okay.
Cover that in
Okay,
next
fine.
session. I mean,
Okay.
for
Okay.
now.
Fine. Okay. Yeah, we will have one command similar to insert only. Just similar. In between, we will use. Okay, we will select this one. In between, we will use this. And what we will do means we will try to get this one table to another table. We will try to use one column here, column nose and those, and we will try to use this insert command. And we will try to move this one to one. Just in between, we will use insert. Okay, we will have one command. Okay, I will try to cover once again. And I will try to show what is join here. I will once open Google here.
Tell me one thing. If you have multiple sets of data, means just you are just entering this two or three lines now in a columns. So then, how can we insert that data in this?
Multiple data. Okay, generally those people want to use multiple things. Okay, we don't use this multiple things generally. Okay.
We don't
consider an example. Okay, Amazon is there. They wanted to store the data. Just they will use this feature called register. Okay, you will the person who enter this data. Okay, you will enter all the details in that table. Okay, and you will click on create or okay. At that time, the data will be automatically stored in the database. Similarly, okay, they will try to prepare this type of different tables. They will use different commands or gateways in between. Okay.
Tell me one more thing, that if we have some sets of data, like an example of Amazon, if we have some data which we want to means examine through this SQL, then can we import that data from
come again?
Means if we want to can say that if we want to examine all some things, like we want to enter the data in a means we have our data in a Excel, and if we want to insert the data in SQL, then we can do that.
Just a second.
Yes, we can do that. We
Just
can
a
import
second.
data from the CSV.
You can see this one, right? And I believe here you can see task is there, right? In task, we can see import flat file or import data is there, right? You can able to see that, right?
Yes,
You can
yes.
import flat file, import, export data. If at all, if you click here, you can get that SQL Excel data sheet. In that time also, it will recommend some sort of data types, okay? Some integers related to that SQL, we have some columns, right? Related to that fields, okay? They will, SQL also suggests some things, okay? Some fields there. Okay, you need to check, okay, it is properly matching with these commands related to this SQL. The data types are perfect means it will fetch that data here, and the tables will be created here on the left side, okay, below that database, okay. You can see in that database, if you scroll down here, you can see the data in the tables, okay, like that. Okay, generally developers will test, okay, similarly they will test with few things. They will try to give commands or instructions. Okay. In backend, they will try to execute everything to these applications. Okay, they will try to fetch that things. Okay, like a registration options. Okay, they will not use manually enter every individual details. Okay, they will sort of use this kind of techniques. Okay, they will try to store our data, and they will use different purpose. Okay, if at all, if you go to any supermarket, there you can see one of the things there. They will just scan this item. They automatically data related to that item will be there. Just they will select the quantity and they will click enter there. Afterly, automatically the receipt will be generated. Okay, similar things. Some things will be automatically feeded there related to the actions will be performed. Okay.
I have a question that if we are importing a data from other source, so it will be on which format, like in Excel, CSV, or what?
If at all, if you click on that import flat things, it will show some options like Excel related to that applications. If you consider Power BI supports 110 or 115 types of data. Tableau supports 75 or 100 types of data. Similarly, SQL will have some sort of limitations, 30 or 100. I don't remember. Okay, I don't actually know. It will support SQL. Once try to upload one SQL, okay, and then go through it. If at all, if you want to learn, okay. It will have some sort of data connections, we will tell, okay. Data connections, okay. Previously, if at all, if you have attended Power BI session,
okay,
we dealt with this different kinds of data, creating different data boards, data sheets, different images. Okay, similarly, in this database, we will have different, we will store the data in different tables. Related to this data, we will fetch there by using this SQL database, SQL thing, like different data in SQL database, okay, like that thing, like Excel, or we can pull the data, nothing but data connectors or data connections we will tell. Every application will have some sort of limitations like that, okay, SQL or any other. Okay, fine. I will explain you about this merge, okay. I will try to create one merge command also. Okay, primary key and foreign key and merge. Okay, it is almost 12:30. Okay, fine. I will.
Also, can we cover the group by as well if time permits, or maybe in next session?
In next session also, we will try to tell you here from starting is new persons will be there, right? What happens in group by means, okay, I will directly tell you, okay. If at all, if you have a school is there, in that different classes will be there, class 1 to class 10. If at all, if you want to get data from only 10th class, okay, at that time you can group by the class 10. You will get only data related to 10th class. That is the purpose of group by. Simple. Okay.
So, I mean, in simple terms, I mean, let's say if you want to see only data for class 10th, we can use the where condition there, right? I mean, what's the need of group by there?
Okay, if at all, if you consider there some sort of where you can use directly, where you can use, but if at all, if you group by, there you like we as we mentioned, right, we will have some sort of formats, okay, like things, okay, some constraints will be there.
So can I give an example over this?
Go on, go on.
Oh yeah. So for the group by, if suppose there are in company there are employees like managers, supervisors like those, and if we want to calculate the sum of the salaries of supervisors and salaries of managers separately, then in that case we have to use the group by, and using that group by we can sort the data group wise. Supervisor means if there are 10 supervisors, then the same group name is supervisor, and if there are 10 managers, then it will be the same, and like that we can we can do the sum of those salaries. So we have to separate the categories, that's why we have to use the group by.
Okay, fine. Adding extension to adding
So,
extension, yes, yes.
so
Adding,
Mamta, you are saying that we will be doing the summation of the let's say salaries on the basis of that what we can say role type. I mean job
Yes,
type.
right, right. Yes, salary, some average or any
yes,
anything we can do.
minimum, maximum, some average count. This different kinds of things can be used here. Okay, as you mentioned.
Can we have a one query written on that? I mean, theoretically, I got it, but I mean, while implementing it, will be better if we can one query
I
for.
will show you directly a website here. Okay, you can get all the queries related to everything. That is W3 schools. Okay, W3 schools. You can able to see the screen, right? Please note
We
this
can see
website.
the
Note this.
SSMS
Yes, you
server
can
No,
see.
only.
we cannot see the.
We only see the SSMS
Just
server.
a second. Just a second. Here you can use this W3 school. Okay, this is a website which is W3 school free source. You can use, okay, directly. Whatever the commands which I am explaining, you can everything you can find here with the query. One example. Okay, what is your question related to? Right, related to group by, right?
Yes.
Here you can see group by. I just selected group by. In that, a query is written here. Select column name from table where condition is there. Group by column name. Okay, here in table we have one column is there. Column name from table, one name is there. Okay, below example is there. Okay, select count customer ID country from group by country. Okay, here you have different countries. Okay, different countries. In that you are just selecting one country. Here what happens means few things will be there for syntax. Okay, having condition. Okay, having condition, where conditions. Okay, different conditions will be have different things, like she mentioned, like summing. If at all, if you want to find sum of few things, okay, average of few things, minimum of few things, maximum of few things. Okay, we can't directly do while using that commands. Okay, where command. Okay, at that time we need to use this sort of thing. Okay, where condition group having. Okay, yeah, just simple for grouping these things we will use this group by. Select count country ID country name from group by country. Order by is used to arrange these things ascending and descending order. Okay, here if at all, if you use this customers table is there. In customers table, different countries people will be there, different country people name will be there. If at all, if you wanted to group by country, different country wise means, at that time you can use this group by. Okay, related to that customer ID, employee ID, shipper ID. Okay, related to country name wise. Okay, country name wise. Okay, country name wise the person will be stored. Okay, American, Indian, like that. Related to the class, the person details will be stored. Okay, in class 10 name Harsha, in class 12 name person. Okay, like that. You can segregate everything and you can get, as you mentioned, we can get summation of those things. In that situation you can use group by, and here we are in joins. Okay, you got right, group by.
Yes, yes.
Similar thing, we wanted to sort something from huge things, okay, huge data. At that time, we can use this simple thing called group by, okay, filtering purpose, consider, okay. And yeah, in join, okay, we have different kinds of joins. Join is used to combine different tables, okay. We have different types of joins here: inner, left, right, and full join. Consider here inner join, table 1, table 2. Okay, we have two tables, as we mentioned, table 1 and table 2. In table 1 and table 2, if at all, if you wanted to join, use the join condition using table, inner join means same data, same columns in two tables will be appeared. Left join means completely left side table data will be appeared, and right side the table data, which is common, will be appeared. Similarly, right join you will do means all the data will right table will come, and some common data from right table will appear. Full join means both tables data will be appear. Okay, that if this is nothing but join, we will use select command here in joins. Okay, we will fetch the data. Okay, we will fetch the data. Here you can see I will show the query also. Here you can see select orders, order ID, customer ID from orders, customer. Here you can see Atish, Shaurya, Sandeep. Okay, it will take some time to type also. Okay, here consider this example. In this example, we have two tables. One is orders table, and one is customer table. Okay, are you getting right, Atish, Shaurya?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Here
Yes.
in this query, we have two tables. In these two tables, we want to perform join operation. It is considered as inner join. Means whatever the similar data combined together, it will be displayed. Okay. Here in joins, we will use the select command. First, we will write the select command. Select orders dot order ID. Here we have in orders table order ID. In customers table, order ID is a column in orders table. In customer table, we have customer name, a column. In orders table, we have order date. Okay. If at all, if you give any select command, few columns here means that data we can see on the screen. That will be fetched. We can see in output. Okay. Okay. We need to give some sort of columns here, and we need to give from which table it is, and then we need to give this join condition, inner join and on condition. Joining with table name. Okay. We are joining orders table with customer table. We will use this on condition here. On condition, and then we need to mention two columns. Okay, one column from orders table and one column from customer table. We wanted to join, right? We have only columns. Okay, we will use only that columns to join. Okay, in orders table, I have one column which is called customer ID. Okay, in orders table also I have a column called customer ID, and in customer table also I have a column called customer ID. Okay, in orders table I have customer ID. In customers table also I have a column called customer ID. I am just giving a condition equals to. Okay, in on condition, if both are matched, okay, orders ID, customer ID is matched, okay, then I want to get this type of data. Like that you can use. Okay, you can use. Okay, I will try to write one code also, one example. I will try to use one example here. Okay, whatever the thing we will perform here, this is the structure. We need to select, do this different kinds of data, which kind of data we need to fetch, inner join and this thing. I will go back to SQL and I will try to write one join query. Okay, yeah, we have just a little time. I will try to create two tables and I will try to create one join condition here. Okay. You got right how we can use this join.
Yes.
Okay, just we will try to join those tables with the help of those columns. Okay, different tables. We will use this inner join and outer join. We will use on conditions between those things. I will try to write two tables and I will try to execute this join command also. Okay. Before that, I will try to use explain these commands also. Delete. Okay. If at all, if you update or delete also, we have. Okay. I will use this update command. Update table emp set sal equals to 1000 where equals to Okay, I will explain join also. Okay, I'm just trying to write this one command update emp. Here you can see I have given one space here that showed the row is not affected. Here now you can see Hari the details has been updated. Just a space. The space also matters here in this queries. Okay, here I have used this update command. In that update command, I have updated here. Previously, the salary is null here, and with this update command, DML operation I have performed on this table. I have entered this data here. Okay, and I will use this delete command. Okay, delete from emp. I want to use delete command. I will use where condition here. Where I'm using here ename. Okay, condition name of the column where equals to operator is equals to ename is equals to Hari. Just consider him as Hari. Okay, I will try to execute delete from emp where ename is equals to Hari. I will execute this one. You can see one row is affected. Okay, that row is deleted. Are you getting right, Atish, Saurya, Sandeep?
Yes.
Yes, I have executed this update and delete command. If at all, similarly, if you use truncate means the remaining will be also deleted. Okay? If at all, if you use the truncate, I will try to explain one join here. I will try to create two tables. Okay, just give me 2 minutes. I will try to create two tables and I will try to explain one join condition. For creating join condition, we will try to use this alias also. Create table. emp. I am just wanted to create two tables. Okay, in that ename consider as empn employee integer. Consider it as primary key. Okay, and consider name varchar of 20. Okay, and I will try to insert some data also. Plug into emp values, comma, some random name. Okay, I will try to create emp. Already emp table is created, right? That's why it is showing as one. You can see emp 11 is created, and I'm inserting some data here. Insert into emp.
Sir, you have to change the table name. It's to
emp
EMP
11.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, fine. And I will try to create one more table. Project ID and consider as a name of the project varchar of something. Okay. And here I wanted to use this employee ID EMP. References. EMP11. EMP.
Data type is not mentioned.
Okay. Okay, fine. Here what I have did means, okay, here I have created two tables, okay, EMP and EMP11 and EMP11 and some and a project table. Here I have created these two tables, okay. In these two tables, I will also enter some data here in project table. Insert into. Okay, it is fine. I will try to execute here. Select star from EMP11. Okay, I have just used the select command, okay, and the data which I have entered, I have shown. Here what I have did means, here in EMP11, you can see, right, EMP11 table is there. EMP11 table, I have used the primary key, which column name is EMP.NO and it is integer. I used this primary key to this projects table. I have created one more table projects. In that, we can use this thing called references. If you use references, okay, I am referring to, I want this EMP.NO, which is must be refer from EMP11 table, and the column name is EMP.NO. Are you getting right? I wanted to refer here for data in this EMP11 and column is EMP.NO. That is primary key. This is primary key. I am using here in this table, different table. Primary key of EMP11 I am using in projects table. That becomes foreign key. Okay. I will try to replace this table here. Okay, in sessions 11. Okay, I have some tables here. In some tables, it is loading here. In tables, okay, this is related to project EMP11 and projects, right? I will just expand this EMP11 table. I have some keys like primary key and foreign key. You can see EMP11, we have one primary key, EMP11. In projects table, we have key here. We have foreign key here. Okay. We didn't give here primary key for anything. That's why primary key is not available. Okay. In projects table. If at all, if you have given any primary key to any column, at that time you can see together primary key and foreign key, PK and FK. Okay. Are you getting right, Shaurya, Pratik? Yeah. I will try to write one command join here. I will try to join these two, whatever the random data we have used. Okay. we have two tables, right? One is EMP11 and one is projects, right? I will use this select command. Select. We will use this alias, okay? Alias here. Alias is nothing but a renaming or random thing. We will try to use this for faster execution or copying, remove any slowness of we will try to tell as ambiguity like that, okay? We will use, I will try to create one join here related to using these two tables, okay? Select E dot. In this first table, we have two columns, right? E name and EMPNO. Okay, I am using EMPNO, E name. And second table, I'm giving D dot from EMP11. Second table name, projects, right? Project, we have given D. E dot. If at all, if you have, I'm just trying to write one join condition here. If at all, if you have common columns, we will try to mention here common columns E dot EMPNO. I'm using this primary key and foreign key. It might show error or something. We will try to see. Okay. And E dot equals to D dot EMPNO. Okay, I will try to run this one. I have written select D dot name D dot PID from join on condition. Yeah. Here you can see, previously I just gave a join and data was not appeared. And I have given the full join. Full join is combination of all the data which we have, okay? Now it is showing this full data, okay? This is how we can use this. Here, Arpita, Ashish, Ashwin, Chandrasekhar Reddy. You got right. Generally, in the way which I have shown there, I have used the select command, and by giving them and I have used its join format. If at all data is more means more data will be there. Here in the select command, I have taken e name here and PID. Okay, e name is related to this one, related to EMP11 table, and PID is related to projects table. Okay, I wanted to fetch this data by using this join operation. Okay, by using these columns, EMPNO column, and I fetched the data. This is how join operation works. I have, with this limited time, I just created random tables, okay? If at all, if you have a lot of data in different tables, you can see best insights, okay? Best output, or similar sort of things, the data will be more or less comparative, okay? We have no data in this table, okay? We didn't insert any data. That's why it is showing null here in PID. We have given some random name Chinna here in EMP11. That's why it pulled here Chinna in ename. Okay, I have just used the join condition. I have joined these two tables. As we have explained here, I will just go back to this queries again. You can see joins here, right? Shekhar, Bharat. Vishal, am I audible, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay,
Yes,
okay, fine. here similarly what we have said, right? We have this SQL, we have different kinds of joins. Okay, similarly we have performed one join operation, that is full join. Okay, we have used this full join. Whatever the data we have in these two tables, A and B table, or EMP11 or projects table, we try to extract that the thing. Those are things generally developers will do. Okay, and here we have today we have tried to few things like I will share this document once again, which we have started. Okay, you got good idea, right? Till now what we have explained, right? What is SQL, what is data type, what is table, what is column, what is row, and few commands. Okay, primary key, foreign key, joins, and W3 schools. Okay, you got good idea, right? Till now, do you have any doubts till now? Means you can ask your doubts.
I guess unless and until we do a lot of practice, we won't be come up with a lot of doubts.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's why I'm suggesting here you can use this W3 school. Okay, you can use this W3 school. You can make practice, but generally as a business analyst, we not use 100% these things. Developers will, who is a SQL developer, I'm in detail you are asking questions. Okay, that's why only I'm trying to give in detail explanation what is join, what is the, they may ask also in interview. What if at all if you showcase in your resume skills, they may ask a question related to join, what is join, how we will do a little explanation, 1 to 2 lines. You can showcase them. You got idea, right? What is done. You can see where condition for finding something we will use where condition. Order by we will use this arranging front and back from top to bottom. Select condition you use to select fetch the data, and order by we have mentioned. And condition means we want to join two things. Okay, A and B. At that time we can use that and condition. You know, right? Everything is correct means and output will come. Any one of this one is come correct means our condition will execute, not condition, like that. Okay, like that. Inserting values, inserting null values, update command, delete command, top conditions means you can see top 3, top 5 things. Okay, aggregate and functions like sum, minimum, max, that she has explained, madam. And min and max condition. Count means uh, we can count how many rows are there. Okay, how many rows are there, from 1,000 rows are there, like that. Sum means addition, average, add. Like operator is used to get data. Okay, if at all if you wanted to search Raghu in database, you can use, you need to enter Raghu everything. You wanted to find names with R letter means at that time you can use R letter, like R operator. If at all if you see here, like operator, select star from customers where name is equal to like a person. Here you have used a alphabet. Percentile means remaining starting from a, how many names will be there, it will be reflected. Customer Alfreds, Anna, Anatony, around, like that. You will get people names like with a, like that. You can see like that. If at all if you run this like command. Okay, wildcards is nothing but here in like operations we will use this percentage symbols. Okay, this is considered as wildcard in operator. If at all if you get data comparing in that table, like if at all in an organization there are different employees, right? Business analyst, developers. Okay, like that. Okay, if at all if you use this in operator, you will fetch the data related to that employees. Okay, in Germany, in France, in UK, what are the customers are there in Germany, France, and UK? At the time we can use in operator. Okay, I'm trying to cover as many as commands I can with this limited time. And as I mentioned, aliases, we are used in join command, aliases. Okay, aliases. Okay, nothing but a different name for fetching data. Joins, inner join, full join, right join. Self join means joining one table to itself. Okay, here we have explained one example by using this uh, different tables, right? Two tables, EMP table and projects table. If at all if you use join self join condition means we will use only one table in EMP11 and join with EMP11. That type of joining is nothing but self join. Union means if at all if you use join condition means you can join in columns. You can join columns. If at all if you wanted to join rows in different tables, at that time you can use union, rows in different tables. Okay, row format, column format. Group by means grouping whatever the type of data we can have. Having is used in this group by condition. Okay, like it is an extension to the where condition. Okay, different things, some average, mean. If at all if you use it, at that time we will use this having existing using. Okay, Okay, fine. These are the things generally developers will use everything. I have tried to cover as many as I can. Okay. And if at all, if you have any doubts, you can ask. I will be available here for 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, you can ask your doubts.
Yeah. So mainly we have to
Sir,
focus on the script, right? Yeah.
Hello.
So the syntax will remain same for SQL Server,
Yes.
MySQL, Postgres, everything.
Yes, it's almost will be same. They will use this SQL only, SQL Server, this syntax only. In different database, a little format will be changed, a slight difference will be there. Almost these commands only they will use. Okay, different things. Okay.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Chandrasekhar.
So, what is the difference between SQL and MySQL?
Okay, both are similar. Okay, MySQL, SQL is a language. Okay, MySQL is also similar thing. Okay, similar. Both are same. SQL or MySQL, both are same. That is nothing but a query language SQL. Okay, in MySQL we will try to use. Okay, with the help of this SSMS, we will try to use those commands. Okay, both is same. Both are same.
Both are the same.
Both are the same. Okay. If at all I'm wrong, once you search in a Google, it might be also wrong. I believe both are same. Okay.
Okay. So
Most
because
widely used is MySQL, and we have SQL Server, Postgres. So companies are using different ones.
Yes, yes. Related to their feasibility, their security, they will choose the different servers. Okay, the maintain this database will be used related to their convenience in India, in UK, related to their availability, their budget or their feasibility. They will use different things.
Okay. So because I'm trying to install SQL in my system. Eventually, I do have the MySQL already existed, so I couldn't able to do it because it is throwing error. So that is the reason I'm asking.
Yeah. Some. I believe MySQL some sort of will be error. Please try to use this SQL server which I have suggested, right? And yeah, use SQL server only for using these things. Okay, what I have explained.
I'm getting only 22 edition.
Yes, yes.
Not
Okay.
19. Yeah.
Please install
But
that one which I have suggested. MySQL. Okay.
It's showing an error.
Yeah. Might be some sort of format will be changed. The commands are things will be changed. I didn't use that's why I can't able to tell you. Okay, I have seen that thing also. That database also. But
Can I go with MySQL?
Please try to use this
Or,
SQL server. Okay, try to use SQL server because I have explained this SQL server, right? You can use this SQL server. Okay. A little format will be changed. The conditions, the way the language they use, that might be changed. Okay. The execution will be same. The format will be changed. The language might be some sort of change. Okay.
Okay.
Because if at all I used it 100%, I would have said, okay. To be frank, okay, I don't want to. Okay.
Okay, no problem. So I have to uninstall
I believe some other mentor will try to use that application. Right now, I'm using SQL Server. Okay. Okay. At that time, you can go through.
Then if I'm trying to register, like company name or something will appear in my screen. So what thing I mentioned?
Come again.
I just trying to register SQL 2022 version, and one option is pop up right now. It's mentioned company name. So can I mention COPD?
No need. Okay, just don't use it. Okay, you can use offline also. Okay, don't mention anything in detail. Okay, use for practice purpose. Okay. Okay, whatever the name you want, you can just use offline. It is well and better. Why we want to share our data.
So where can I download that? I'm trying to download, but it's not.
Yes, I have showed this PDF, right? You can follow that one. Type SQL Server 2019. Or else I will try it. 2019. Okay, try to install the 2019 version. Okay, SQL Server. Okay, once again I will go back to this thing. You can type here. SQL Server 2019 step-by-step process. Okay, if at all it is not possible to download from your side, means it is feasible, means if you have time, means once you go on any internet shop, they will try to install this one. I'm so sorry to tell you, but if at all if you want to use, okay, you can use. Okay, from our side we can't able to install, but it may take a lot of time. Okay, I'm telling you for the suggestion. Okay, or else you can use YouTube also for installation.
Because I have lots of issue without practice, it's not possible for me. Because
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying
As
to
a business,
understand.
as a business analyst, generally we don't use this. Is a supporting responsibility. We will work on our requirements, everything. But all company users, you need to have some basic idea. The importance of this session is to get a basic idea what is SQL, what is will be there inside of that, what are the commands we will have, how we can use, okay, how we can get the data, how we can use select command. The aim of this session is to understand about this SQL. Okay, you can practice from your side. You can use this W3 schools. Okay, you can practice. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just downloading SQL Server 2022. It is saying that Azure extension for SQL Server.
Don't select Azure. Okay, if at all, if you want, select or not.
But it is a mandatory field. That is
okay. You can install. Okay, no worries about that. Okay, it won't any provide any that much security issue. You can install one, try to run it. Okay. Yeah.